Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Hypermarket Billionaire on GOAT Gaming. Welcome in Brian, Boo, Chrislin. Happy Monday to you all out there. We will give everybody a few more minutes to jump in. I tried to do a schedule a live once again, and for some reason it will not let me schedule. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it winds up always being two live showing. We got a couple people in the other chat room waiting for that live, and then the actual real live is right here. So happy Monday to everybody, though. Hopefully your Monday is going well, and hopefully you had a good weekend. It is freezing here. The temperatures are pretty cold, and then I do think we are going to get like 20s and 30s throughout the week. So it's definitely freezing. Definitely freezing here. Let's get everything set up on the audio, make sure we're good. I think the audio is pretty good, guys. I think I've got that part figured out, so no longer worried about that. Now if I can just figure out how to get my live streams to work properly. What'd you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Feels like December. Last week definitely did, but today, oh my gosh, it's definitely feeling like the end of the year. Things feel different, for sure. 56 degrees? Wow. I wish that it was 56 here. I think it's like 40 something. A little win. Congratulations on the national championship. That's right. If you just watched the channel, we just had our season finale of our football, GOAT University, and we did win the national championship. So Gatorade bath for me. Yeah, party time. Brian had an amazing game. Chrislin had an amazing game too. So 38 degrees there. Yeah, it's definitely getting cold. -8 with the wind chill in Wisconsin. Jeez, that's extremely cold. Extremely cold. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Can't wait to join in and start the game up. I did come up with a new idea. This one's going to be a lot of fun too. It kind of combines a new idea that I have with the wheel and then a little bit more. So pretty cool and unique. I wanted to save this one till later in the season. I did see that you did a live, Brian. That's very cool. And we'll have to try to get your voice working if you haven't figured that out, or if you want to do voice or not. But I did want to do this idea later on in season 3, but the Christmas contest is just not going accordingly. It's just not. Scheduling is an issue. I'm having a hard time being able to find everybody to jump in to record their store design. A lot of people want to do it, but I just think maybe the nervousness of it. So with that being said, we might not have as many Christmas entries as I thought we would. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But we are doing 5 live streams this week, you guys. 5 live streams. We're doing a live today, and we're going to celebrate 200 subscribers on the channel. That's how we're going to do it, with 5 live streams. So tomorrow we are doing House Flipper 2. Wednesday will be Hypermarket. Thursday will be House Flipper 2, and then Friday will be Power Wash Simulator 2. So tomorrow I'm really excited. First time we've ever live streamed House Flipper on the channel, so pretty excited about that. It is 5 minutes after. Let's go ahead and jump in. Yeah, 200 subscribers is definitely a big feat. Definitely excited about that. Yeah, very excited. And it's all thanks to you guys, so couldn't do it without you. So guys, I want to show you the setup we have here, and I did a little bit of prep work. First, I set the prices for this episode, and prices for this episode is 33% above unit price. I know that's really random, really random, but the wheel I have that I spend for the prices has like 50 different prices on there. So everything, it can be up to 40% above unit price, and then it could be 40% above market price, or 12% above market price. So there's a lot of random prices. We're gonna do some work on house flipping. Yep, we're gonna work on the GOAT Gaming Studios. That's what we're gonna be doing. But you guys, I have this set up here, and you're probably wondering, what in the world is this? GOAT has lost his mind. And I think a little bit I have lost my mind, but mainly because I never had my mind. So I don't think I lost it. You'd have to have it to lose it, right? So what this is, guys, is a board game. We are turning our store into a board game today. And you have to go in order. You have to go throughout the entire board here. And the way this works is we're going to be rolling a dice. And whatever the dice says, that is how many spaces we move. Each shelf is a space. We can only stock what we land on and what we go past. So if I roll a 6, I can only stock up these 6 shelves that I pass. And that's it. That's all we can do for the entire day. So we are only going to be rolling the dice one time per day and only able to stock up what we roll past. The trash cans are also landing spots as well. These count as spaces. If we get a green trash can here, then that means we get to stock up one item on the shelf behind us. If we get a red, that means we have to throw away we have to remove one item from the shelf here. And if we get a yellow, we get to go back and restock the whole entire aisle. But we have to land on these, right? So it's a really cool idea. But we are going to play. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. If we don't pass these spaces, we can't stock anything. We literally have to let the shelves run empty if we don't pass the spaces. But by the time we get to the end here, once we get all the way through our board, we can restock the whole store. So we essentially have to roll the dice and hope we get through this really quick so we can restock the whole store or not. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You may try to do a live stream at IRE this week. Not sure if you want your mic on it for it or not. IRE is a pretty good game from what I've seen, and I definitely might be trying that out. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, because we're not completely stocked up, is we are going to work the register. We're going to roll through an entire, well, not an entire day. We're going to work the register some here and try to make a little bit of money to get ready for this game. Because this is going to be a lot of fun. That's what we're going to do this whole episode. We're going to turn our store into a board game. Pretty cool idea. And then I think we're going to add on to this. I've got some other ideas and ways to add on with different color items that will allow you guys to pick the ideas. So I think we're going to add the wheel into this. We're going to add empty shelves, and we're going to put different colors on the shelves with different numbers. And I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. This is going to be a lot of fun. Once we make some money, I'll buy some more furniture and show you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think this is a really cool idea. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but I started thinking about this, you know, last week. I thought about it, and it just came to me, like, why not use this as a board game, right? We can play basically a board game with our inventory. So that's essentially what we're going to do today. We do need a little bit of money. It's really hard to play and do this how you want unless you have some money saved up. If you don't have any money saved up, it's not going to work out. So but we're definitely going to try to save some money today. But really cool idea. I think we're going to try to get some training done as well. Jeremy seems to be training really fast. He's on level 3 already, so kind of surprised for that. We accidentally picked up our tombstone outside, and I forgot that you can't put it back down. So yeah, the problem with that is now once you pick these up, you can't put them back down outside because there's no furniture allowed outside of your building now. So yeah, that's really a bummer that we had to put the tombstone inside now, but it is what it is, right? But let's make a little bit of money because our prices are decent for this episode. I think if we go through one day, we should be good on the prices and able to start our board game. And matter of fact, let's see here. Yeah, let's see if we can get our dice on the screen. There we go. So we do have our dice in the left-hand corner here. So, you know, when I roll the dice, you guys are going to be able to see what we have. We're going to roll one dice at a time. Welcome in, Yoda. Welcome in.
I always come here.
But this will give me a chance right here to talk about our Christmas giveaway, guys. We are going to raise the max for tickets for you guys to buy. So for the PS5 giveaway, we had the limit set at 3. We're going to raise that up starting today. You guys can now purchase 10 tickets apiece for the PS5 giveaway. Before it was 3, now it's 10. So, and we are going to have that drawing on December 24th. So we're trying to get more people to enter. We've had quite a few. We've had quite a few in it that have entered, but we definitely want to give everybody a chance to buy more tickets. So that's pretty exciting as well.
How's everything?
Definitely exciting. And then also, starting today, guys, we are going to have an Easter egg on the channel. You guys that tune in and watch a lot of the lives and a lot of videos, we are going to have an Easter egg. I'm not going to give away all the hints on how it works, but I am going to reveal some of the hints that you guys keep an eye out for thumbnails for my videos. Keep an eye out for thumbnails. All the thumbnails, not every single one of them, but some of the thumbnails will have barcodes and have QR codes. Those QR codes and barcodes will have a message with them. So you guys, if you see any on screenshots, make sure you take a picture, snapshot, save that, and then see if you can't go figure out what that QR code says. And each week we will be having one, probably two each week going forward. All the way up to Christmas Day. And Christmas Day, we're going to reveal the last QR code. So once you collect all those, there's going to be a special prize. Somebody's going to get that. Yeah, if you bought 3 tickets, you can now buy 7 more. They are $5 a piece. So it's a pretty good deal. We're doing a lot of fun stuff this month. Trying to do as much as we possibly can. Especially with the Easter egg, the PS5 giveaway, and then also just the random giveaway. We're going to do 5 giveaways for gift cards as well this month. So we're trying to do as many giveaways as we possibly can without breaking everybody's pocket. You know, and I just think it's a lot of fun. December, it should be about giving, so that's essentially what we're going to do. Let's see if we can't make some money. I think we can. We made a pretty good profit today. This should be good. We'll stock up some and then start our board game. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a lot more fun with a bigger store. I am tempted to design this week sometime, just buy a bunch of shelves and see if we can't make this even bigger. Yeah, it's definitely, there's always a reason in December to save your money. Always a reason.
How's everything?
You guys let me know if you can hear the music, if it's too loud, too low. We are playing once again. It's called chillhop.com. It is a free streaming station, copyright free. That way we don't have to worry about any copyright strikes on the channel. And it gives us a chance to put some variety on the channel too, and also some new artists. If you guys check out the live stream that we had on last Wednesday, there is a link on that live stream that allows you to look at all the artists that we played on the channel, and then if you like their songs, you can always go check them out. So it's kind of free advertising for some other artists too. So and I'm very excited this week, guys. I'm excited about House Flipper. I really am. I love streaming Hypermarket, but I've been wanting to live stream House Flipper 2 for a while now, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we're working on a custom job, and there's just a lot to do. There's a lot to do. There's also a Christmas update coming out on House Flipper, so we're definitely going to be excited about that coming out on Thursday. It adds a lot of Christmas items. Alright, 70 cents here. We are about through the day. We'll stock up our items and then we'll get the show on the road and see if we can't make this work. Gonna be a lot of fun. And we're also gonna be changing the name of our store again, guys. I think every episode going forward, we are gonna change the name of our store. We're gonna make this a fresh new store every single episode. So you guys come up with a new name today, and we're gonna change it again. This store is all about change. Every time you enter, nothing is the same. It's always different.
Looks really good today.
I did watch a little bit of your live, Brian. I got a chance to watch some of it. Very excited, very proud of you. Proud of you that you got to do a live stream. You said you've been wanting to do one, so. 316 here.
This place is always nice.
And I do think we're probably about 3 weeks away, maybe a little longer, from the big hypermarket update. I do think we'll get that before the end of the year. And I know I've said it before that the last update was the biggest hypermarket update we've ever had, but this one is going to put that one to shame. This is going to be the biggest hypermarket update that the game has ever seen, so it's definitely going to change the game. Supercalifragilistic does not fit for the store name. That is very true, it does not.
It's been a busy one.
I mean, we can still try it, right? You know, the letters just might take up the whole side of the building, but we can still try it.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
And with that being said, guys, we shortchanged them 3 cents on that one. We did finish one of our series today, so starting next week, we will have a new series on the channel to go along with House Flipper and Hypermarket. So we're taking ideas on that one. I'm not sure exactly what I want it to be,
Weather,
but
isn't it?
$692 here. 20,000. That's pretty good. I think we're good. That'll be enough to get us set up to get some items on the shelf. And I thought about doing this with no inventory at all, to think about how fun it would be just to stock up everything as you went along. But I think we're going to leave it like this, and we're going to do it completely stocked up.
I like the music in here.
All right, 1202 here.
Hi there.
And another thing, and I guess I'll announce it now. Why not just announce like a bunch of crazy big things, all on the same day, right? I mean, we could save a little bit of fun for next week or later in the week, but we'll go ahead and announce it today then. We are going to do another 24-hour stream coming up, guys. I think, I don't have an exact date yet, but we are planning this one around New Year's, around the first week of the new year for 2026. So that one, I'm not sure any more details than that. We don't have the content planned out, but we are going to be doing another 24-hour stream. So this will be my second one. That's insane. There are a billion streamers out there that have never done their first, but we're doing another one. So this will be number 2. Very excited for that. Hopefully we have a lot more content planned for that one. I think we're going to do multiple segments, multiple games, and try to get some other people on as well. So we'll see. There's more details that I've just got to work out, but we're definitely going to do another 24-hour stream. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun and exhausting as well. Let's go ahead and get everything stocked up. Let's get him to help us out here.
Manager.
How about you help do some stocking?
Okay, right now.
Yeah, another 24-hour stream. But this one, I think we're going to do multiple games. We're not going to do just one. Last one I did, we just did Hypermarket Simulator. A lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. We could definitely do a 24-hour Hypermarket Simulator stream. But I think we are going to combine multiple games on this one. I don't think we're going to just stick with just one. All right, let's see if we can't stock up some things before we get rolling. And hopefully the dice treats us nice today. And once again, I'll explain the rules and how it works on the different spots. Definitely going to add in more things. I think this one could be expanded upon, and we could have a lot more fun with it doing certain things. Let's get some more cake. Get some of this. I do want to buy a couple of each item. I don't know if we can completely stock it, but we're gonna see what we can do. Let's buy one of these, maybe 2 there. There we go. So we did roll the prices once again. If you didn't hear on the prices are 33% above market price or unit price. So I know that's really random. It really is. All right, I think we're good. let's do some stocking up, or I'll let them do some stocking up. So let's explain the rules once again so you guys are not confused on what we're doing. So we are going to roll the dice here. We do have a dice. In the left-hand corner, you guys can see the dice there. It's one single dice between 1 and 6. And every time we roll the dice, let's say we get a 6, we move 6 shelves forward. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we get to stock up every single shelf that we passed along the way. And that's how that works. We get to roll the dice one time a day. Then we'll put our player marker right here. I do have a player marker right here, which is going to be balloons. Pretty good way to mark where you're at, right? So let's say we move 6 spots, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're right here. So we're going to put our balloons right here into the next day. So we'll leave those there. We'll go through, work the register here, and then come back, and then we'll grab our spot and we'll roll again. I did not mean to move that. That's an actual space. So let's move the balloon out of the way again. And if we land on a trash can, guys, these are the ones that are going to be like basically game breakers. You have to land on them. You can't just pass them. You have to land on them. If we land on a trash can, a green trash can means we get to stock up one single item all the way to full on this row. You guys get to pick out which item it is and we'll stock it up. If it's a red, we land on the red trash can. We have to remove one single item from the shelf for an entire day. You guys get to pick what item it is. If we land on yellow, we get to stock up this whole row here, the whole entire row. Or this row. We get to pick which row it is, one of these two rows, either the back or the front row. But if we don't land on any trash can at all, we have to go ahead and go to the next row. So really cool idea. We go all the way through the store, all the way, one dice a day. We get to roll all the way through here, and then that's it, right? And then after we finish the last shelf here, we get to stock up the entire store, the whole entire store. Guys, we have one single blue trash can right now. The blue trash can is basically a wild card, and I will pick out one random person to basically tell me what they want me to do as an idea. So you guys will have a chance to basically tell me what you want to see, or just an idea. So this is basically just like a wheel idea. You guys can tell me whatever. It can be whatever you want. Throw away spring water, lower the price spring water, whatever you want. We have one blue trash can right now. So that's how this works. And then we're going to design more on it. I really do want to put a lot more ideas. I think what we can do, which is put numbers on the shelves. So for instance, let me buy a shelf here, or let me buy an actual wall, and then I want to buy a number. I do think there's a good thing to do for like symbols. There's a lot more ideas to add on to this. I mean, we could expand this idea to become so much more. So you know, you could put numbers on your shelves and have them actually mean something. For instance, I will buy a 3 right here. We'll put a number on the shelf, and we'll just add this in there. This can be like a random rule in the game. Buy this, move this. Where is that wall at? So we'll take the wall here, and let's say we hit this right here for this lemon cake shelf. You're gonna put a big whopping number 3 on this shelf here. Just like that. Let's remove this wall. Take it down. So let's say I hit this shelf. I land on this shelf right here. This can be like a go back 3 spaces, right? So we'll go back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to remove everything on this rack. So how about that? So anytime we land on a space with a number, we have to go back that many spaces and remove the product from that shelf. So just things like that. I mean, this could be a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things we could do with this. We could add, you know, you guys come up with suggestions. Whatever you guys want to add to the board, to add to the game, then we'll add something to it. And this can essentially be the Hypermarket Simulator board game. Even though it's not technically a board game, but you know, it's still treated just like a board game. But it'll be really cool, and hopefully it catches on. Maybe you guys can try it out. You know, we'll figure something out. I think this will be a great idea for everybody else to try as well if you want to. But it's definitely fun to challenge yourself to play this way, to keep your stock, to keep your store, you know, stocked up. Your sidetracks or everything I'm saying sounds like gibberish. That's all right. Usually everything I say does sound like gibberish, so that's completely okay. Let's help stock up. Let's get some things stocked up here. That is all right. Gibberish is like my middle name, my last name, so it's definitely part of. It's on my ID. Gibberish is definitely on my ID. But I think this is a good way to do our store going forward, just to keep it exciting. We will definitely keep it like this. Every time we add a shelf, we're going to create it just like this and then put fencing around it. So the customers have to go the same way. Customers will come in one way or the back way, and they're going to do the same thing. So. Hey, no worries at all. Let's see if we can't get our stuff stocked. I need to figure out where this one's at. I'm gonna have to get familiar with a lot of the items that I just don't know where we're stocking them at. Up over here. But I think this is what we're gonna do probably for the next couple of weeks. You know, we'll throw in new ideas that you guys have to add on to here, and then we'll continue to grow the store this way and continue to expand our store and make it exciting that way. At least until the new update. When the new update comes, then we have a lot more stuff to focus on. Where's the pasta at here? Where is our pasta? There, it's not there. There we go. It's a shame. I never know where anything's at in my store, unfortunately. And it might just be because we do throw a lot of random stuff, random places. Unfortunately, I need to learn how to break myself of that. You guys need to be more harsh on me. You know, tell me to move this item to there, or move it where it belongs. Why are we not using these? I don't think we're touching these at all. I don't know why either. All right, let's come over here, open the door. What did we do with our last shampoo? I have to remember where everything's at. It's on the other side up here. So this store definitely needs a makeover when it comes to product just being all over the place. Yeah, because it's definitely all over the place. Let's throw this in the trash can here. Let's get these here, and the first thing we're going to do with these is put them right back on the top of this thing. This is really cool. I mean, I still think that that's really neat. Never seen that before. It does look like chimes. And they kind of just wobble on there too, so it's definitely cool to see that. We need to buy some sensors for our doors today as well, so we're not constantly opening the door. And I don't think I bought enough t-shirts. I don't think I did. Just throw this back here as we run outside. We should have just put that in the trash can. Let's see, did I put that right there? I wonder if it gets stuck in the door. I wonder if it'll get stuck. Come down, door, come down. I don't think it will. I mean, I don't think the door will. No, it won't. It goes right through that. Alright, let's come back here, get some more product. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Throw that there. What level are you guys? Oh, I'm on the wrong shelf. What level is everybody at this week? Did anybody get a chance to play this weekend? Get to make some money, advance some days? I know some of you are way past level 100, so at this point, you're probably just playing just because you like to play, and you have nothing left to unlock. But there are some of you still working on getting some license, so and getting some product unlocked. Let's throw this away. 106, there you go. So yeah, you're definitely past the 100 mark now. Yeah, definitely past the 100 mark and waiting on new product like everybody else. And I think this goes right. There we go. I mean, I say that I want more product. I want just a little bit more, but I don't want an extreme amount. And I'm not going to mention the name of the game out there right now, but there's a game out right now with like 800 product in it, and it's a bit too much. It's just way too much. I've unlocked probably like 600 items, and it's just way too much. Like, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy a balance, but you know, once you overdo it. 116, Brian? Wow, that's pretty good. I think we reached level 230 on my main store, so we're about 70 levels away from hitting that 300 mark. It's getting a lot closer. I'm excited. I really want to hit 300. We're not going to do it before the new update by far, so we'll still have a lot more to do in the game. And I think we finally hit, I think we're at like 1,200 or 1,300 hours in Hypermarket now, so a lot of hours put in. 18 million cash. Look at you. There you go. 18 million. Brian's got all the money if you guys need any. Alright, what was that? A different okay, that was the light. I thought for a second that box was a white color box. 20 million for John's girl. Wow, you guys got lots of money. It's a good thing that nothing is truly that expensive in this game, and I still see, once again, this is not a shout or a knock against anybody, and I'm not talking about anybody at all. But I still see people complain about how high the prices are and how they can't make any money, and I just don't see it. I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see it. Like, making money in this game is extremely easy, and I don't see how it's possible that you can't. Even at playing with our extreme prices that we played at times, we still made a decent amount of money. So I don't know how it's possible to not make any money in this game. I mean, we only have $3,000 right now, but we've still had quite a bit before, and we can still make a pretty decent amount. So, not sure. Not sure. Yeah, focus on your real life bank account more these days. That's always a good idea. Yeah, don't put the hypermarket bank ahead of your own. That is a word of advice from Yoda. Yeah. Well, that's wise advice right there. Yeah, as long as you price stuff at least market price, the money rolls in. I agree. And it's not like you have to set the prices when you first put items on the shelf, because they're already set at market price. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. You can just stock the item and then not have to worry about it. I mean, it sets it automatically at market price. So, not sure. Not sure. I just ran into the wall there. All right. How many more items we got? Just a little bit more. We're making room here to kick off our board game, or Hypermarket Simulator, the board game. I mean, this could make a good board game, I think. And I think you could probably turn this into a board game we could play with other people. Where's our bread at? Where did we put that at? This would kind of be a game like Monopoly. You know, you land on a property, you have to buy it. And that's kind of how this is, I think, if you played with other people. You could land on the shelf, buy the item. You're already at 7 million on your second store, level 71. Yeah. So it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to make money. Alright, we're pretty decently stocked up. I don't think we're gonna be all the way like we want, but we stocked up a decent amount. I still like this idea. I think that using the walls to put things on your shelves is really cool. You know, we could put like Christmas decorations on there as well, or spider webs. You know, if you land on the spider web, you have to get rid of all the product or lower the price, you know, just something like that. But I'm leaving it up to you guys. You guys come up with more ideas and we'll add them in here. We don't want to make it too confusing, right? It needs to be something pretty simplistic. That way everybody can follow along, because I don't need a lot of rules to remember myself, as I'll probably forget a lot of stuff. But and I've even thought of adding the checkout in between the shelves somewhere. And if I land on the checkout, I have to work the register for the day, you know, just something like that. So it kind of goes on to the maze that we made a couple episodes back, you know, but we don't obviously want the customers getting stuck in the store. But I think we could leave enough distance in between to make that work. And I think we could add like self-checkouts in between the shelves as well, and if I pass those or land on those, we have to shut them off. So, you know, there's just so many ideas we could roll with on this to make it just a lot of fun. All right, that's full. Did we have these on another shelf somewhere? I think we did. Possibly, maybe not. We'll just throw that down, let them get that. And I want to advise everybody about the weather this week. Yoda actually it's a good idea. Yoda made everybody aware in the Goat Gaming Discord about the weather this week. So depending on where you guys are at, and you guys are spread out everywhere, so I think Yoda has the complete information on it, but I think that there's going to be like a Arctic blast blizzard coming through. In some places you're going to get temperatures up to negative 40 degrees. So you guys be mindful of your weather this time of year, especially this week. And some of you probably are already dealing with that, so it's probably nothing new. But Yoda is multi-talented, and being a weather lady is also something she's good at, so to give her credit for that. All right. I think we're good. This is about maybe as good as it's gonna get. What happened to these items? Did we not order some of these? Maybe we need like one more. We'll backtrack just a little bit and make sure this one we'll leave empty. I think we need another thing of pasta, maybe 2. Hey, no problem, Brian. I really appreciate you, man. I just get so excited, guys. On Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and even throughout the week now, having the Goat Gaming Discord has been really exciting. I'm not as active as I want to be all the time, but I make sure to at least speak up and say hi to everybody every single day in there. And it's really cool that I can reach everybody, and they can communicate back with me as well. So. But I get really excited knowing, that you guys are going to be in my stream and join in and just watch the lives. and just being able to communicate with you all it is a thrill, and it's exciting to me. And if I didn't hear from you all, then I'd definitely reach out to make sure you're okay, because I'd know something was wrong. So, but you're definitely welcome, Brian. I want to thank you as well too, man, for definitely being here. Nothing happens in Oregon, just some snow here and there, but that's about it. Yeah, I think the Arctic blast is gonna be more in the central United States, maybe northeast, I think, is what they're saying, but I'm not sure. It stretches down. Now they're saying it might possibly go into some of the south and southeast. North Carolina has a bubble over it. Yeah, probably does. You're probably right. All right, let's get these last couple of items here stocked up. I want to make sure we're really good though before we start playing this game, because there's a good chance we're going to run out of a lot of product. Yeah, I love snow. I really do, but I hate the cold. I hate to be out in it. I can watch it all day long, but I don't want to be out in it anymore. I'm too old for that. Too old for that. Yeah, and I'm not too old. How about I tell the truth? The truth is, I'm too fat for that. I am too out of shape for that, guys. I'm too out of shape. Just the thought of snow outside makes me have an asthma attack. I feel like I'm gonna start breathing heavy just thinking about it. Where's our pasta again? I think it's on this back shelf. I am stuck. Okay. I'm trying to cheat my own system. I'm trying to go like through fences and stuff, and I shouldn't be. Yeah, cold without snow is just even more pointless. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Like, why does that ever happen? It shouldn't happen at all. All right, a couple more boxes here, and we'll be able to roll with our game. Very excited to play this out, see how it works out. I think this will be a lot of fun, and I thought about this too. Here's the thing, guys. This could be. There are other multiplayer games out there, similar style. I thought about this. Unfortunately, there is no co-op in Hypermarket right now, which, you know, I can't wait till that happens. If it does happen, I'm really looking forward to that. But we could use this idea in other co-op games of the similar style, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. I mean, I really do. And there is ways to make it competitive as well, so you could definitely turn it into a contest, which kind of makes me want to give you guys a little early sneak peek at a game that we're going to be bringing to the channel. Probably just a couple episodes. I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing. It might be, but there is a PC game out right now called Store Wars, and it is a simulator game, grocery store type game. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It's on Steam. It's up to 16 players, and it's competition. You basically have stores across town that you're competing with. So it's like a bigger map, and you compete against other stores. Well, you try to sabotage your opponent, and you can go in your opponent's store and sabotage their store. So it is crazy fun. I can't wait to actually bring the episodes to the channel. I started recording one this past weekend, and I might have it out as early as Friday or maybe this weekend, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll bring it as a series or whatnot, but it's a blast. It's a blast. There are glitches, you know, and problems with the game, but it's a different take on the game on the simulator version of a grocery store. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be funny, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you're on PC, definitely check it out. It is called Store Wars. Unique idea though, for sure. All right, we're good. Let's go ahead and start the day for one, and then we're going to roll the dice. This is the thing. We have to roll the dice while the day is going. Let's wait until they get the last couple shelves stocked up here that they have boxes for. Is that Jeremy? Is that you, Jeremy, or is that Howie? I think he's going to put stock down. Let's see, is that Jeremy? Come back, Jeremy. Come back.
Manager.
That's him. That's Jeremy. Let's go him. Let's go make him do some training here. And he's actually stocking up and moving pretty fast, so it's crazy. I don't know if the training speeds are all the same. I don't think they are. It says they are, but I don't think they are.
Sure thing.
All right, let's go ahead and flip today. We'll go ahead and roll the dice, and we're going to get this game underway, guys. Let's get our store open here. We won't have to stock up too many items on the first day because most of it's already stocked. Let's go ahead and get our dice out here and see what we got. Let's roll the dice. And we did roll a 6 right off the bat, so that definitely helps. So that one's good. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are right here for the day. I do want to order. We do need a couple more boxes of this stuff. And I think since we know it's going to be a while before we come back around, I might want to try to restock this up a little bit extra, right? So we order extra boxes, that way it kind of stays stocked up. I think that's how we do this. And then we're right here at the hot sauce, the ha-ha sauce. We'll get our marker, come over here and put our marker down right in front of the sauce to remember that we're here, which works out great. And we're going to go work the register until the next day. So good start. We rolled a 6 right off the bat. I like it. It's definitely a good start. The dice have spoken, and they might be in our favor tonight. Everything else is going to run out, though. I know it. We're absolutely going to run out of everything else. That is definitely going to be the problem. And we do have trash cans coming up. I'm very scared of the trash cans. You guys will get a chance to really cripple us on the trash cans. $30.05 here. Everything is going good here.
It's been a busy one.
Yeah, we're just gonna run out. We're definitely gonna run out of stuff. I see it happening now. One dice with like 45 shelves, you're definitely gonna run out of things because it's gonna be 4 or 5 days before you get to some items. So
I like the music
it's
in here.
we're definitely gonna be running out of stuff. But that is all right. That's the way this is meant to be. I thought about using 2 dice, but with 2 dice, you roll through. You know, let's say you get double 6s. Then you're going to stock up probably 2 or 3 rows. So it would be pretty easy doing that. This also gives us a chance to train Jeremy, and then also maybe Howie can get a little training in tonight too. So. But I think with 2 people playing this or multiple people playing this, you could have one person that does the stocking and the second person that spins the dice. They can be going behind the first person, removing items from the shelf. So they're kind of like the sabotage person. So you hopefully, you know, you keep things stocked up, but the person that goes behind you is sabotaging. Nice. So.
Hi there.
349.
How's your day going?
All right, 608 here.
It's been a busy one.
556. 49.56 here. Back on the register, guys. It seems like we work the register so much in this store. Yeah, that's just part of who we are. We don't have the employees to take care of everything, and then self-checkout, we don't have enough self-checkouts to get it done. I still think we need probably like 2 more self-checkouts to be safe, to be able to stay off the register. I'd love to hire another employee, but once again, I don't know if we'd have the money to pay him at the end of the month. I don't think we would.
How's your day going?
place is always nice.
1736.
Store level upgraded.
Store level upgraded. We hit level 60. So we do need to look at our license as well to see if there's something else that we can be buying. I think we're now like 6, 7 licenses behind, maybe more. We do need to check on that. We've been behind on license for a while. It might be time to think about purchasing license and maybe putting more product out on this store, possibly. And the only thing is, you know, I don't know what we do have in the store versus what we don't. There's no quick way of telling other than going to the shelf to look for it. And that's the one thing that I kind of wish that there was an inventory tab so we can keep an eye out on what we do have in the store versus what we don't. Be a lot easier to do that way versus having to eyeball it. Because that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go around to see what we're missing. We obviously don't have any cold stuff, so we need to start thinking about stocking that as well. Not sure about the cold, but we're gonna do it. I think the cold stuff is a must. We need to have it out anyways, especially as bare as this store is. I don't think we're gonna expand again anytime soon. I think this is it. This little area here is probably what we're stuck with for quite a while. Yeah, you'd love an inventory list or something like that. Yeah, I think everybody would. It definitely helps out. There's enough items in this game now that it just becomes confusing if you don't have one.
Busy day today?
Because unfortunately the way I've done it, you know, is I order one box of everything and then I'll let my stockers stock up. If there's any boxes left on the floor that they didn't stock, that means that I probably don't have that on the shelf out there. So, but that's the only way that I've been able to keep up with it. Alright, I'm going to check out our music. I think the music did stop, possibly. I don't know why. Alright, I think the music is not stopped. There we go. I actually hear it now. I think it was a little bit too low, maybe. If it's too high now, let me know. I'll turn it back down, but I didn't want it to be completely zero. We are going to try to do Christmas music starting next week. We're going to try to have Christmas music streaming on our episodes of Hypermarket, so you guys can get in the Christmas vibe. Same here too. I think we want to play some music, some Christmas music to get us ready for Christmas time. And the majority of Christmas music is copyright free, so we don't have to worry about too much of it being taken off the channel. So it made 23 grand. Wow, I didn't think the prices were that good for us to be able to make that kind of money today, but apparently they are. Apparently money is not going to be the issue today, but the dice will definitely be the problem. The dice are definitely going to keep us down.
The store looks really good today.
Yeah, Santa Claus is definitely coming to town. But I don't know. It might be too cold from him. Negative 40 degrees, I don't think Santa's going anywhere either. He's probably not going anywhere. $4.95 here. Let's see what we're up. I think we're about to be out of some stuff. Just first glance, it looks like our shelves are kind of low. I'm not sure though.
The staff is friendly here.
Up 748.
I always come here.
Attention shoppers.
Yeah, he's in the North Pole. He's used to those temps. That's very true. Very true. I wonder what the temperature is right now in the North Pole.
I like the music in here.
If somebody has their weather Google app out right now, if you want to find out what the temperature is close to the North Pole, and let me know what it is. I bet it's really cold there. It might be -40. I don't know if it's going to be that low though. You guys want to check the temperature on that for me. Let us know how cold that North Pole is right now. $48.69. All right, 27 grand. All this money. We're definitely gonna make some money this episode. This might be the most amount of money we've ever made in one episode in this store. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to have a little bit of money to buy some license. Maybe we can do some improving around this store.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
No, it's not. It is not lovely weather. It is cold, dark, and dreary. -27, -29. Both of those are bad. I don't think -2 degrees makes a difference when it's that cold. It probably doesn't matter. That's insane.
Nice store
Almost -30 degrees. That is ridiculous. With those temperatures, you could die from frostbite within like 5 minutes. Probably not even that long from just being outside in it. That is insane. That is insane. Poor Rudolph is freezing, and it's no wonder his nose is so red. Poor Rudolph. $14.54 here. I just shortchanged her a penny. That's all right. That is all right. She'll be back tomorrow. I highly think she will. 833. We've made almost 30 grand today. That is crazy. But unfortunately,
a busy one.
hypothermia would kick in about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I think the coldest temperatures I've ever personally been in and had to deal with was like -15 degrees in Oklahoma City a couple years back. It got really, really low. It got to around -15, and I was outside. I had to actually do something outside in it. Had on gloves and everything. I was bundled up, but my hands went numb within like 3 minutes instantly. It was bad. I couldn't take but about 5 minutes at most, I think, and then I just had to go back inside. Couldn't do it. Hands were just numb completely. And it's so cold you couldn't breathe outside, so yeah, I couldn't deal with that. $17.36. All right. That's perfect. Guys, we cannot go back and restock anything. So this right here is a wash. This right here, we cannot restock. We can't restock any of this behind. We sold quite a bit. We sold out of the vases. The black vases are gone completely. We are right here though. And it looks like we do need to roll the dice and get ahead because these shelves are about empty. We definitely need to hit those. We need a 6 again, honestly. 6 will still put us right at the trash cans, unfortunately, because there are 5 trash cans. So the most we're going to be able to stock here by rolling this will probably just be these 2. We're probably not even going to be able to touch these other ones. So let's go ahead and roll to the next day, and we'll roll and see where we're at. So we did make pretty good money. We made $28,000 in profit. We just can't spend it. Cannot spend it. All right, store is open. Let's go ahead and go to our dice here. 5. Oh, measly 5. Let's pick up our piece after we move. 1, 2. We'll do these first. Because this is probably all the product that we're gonna have for a while. And that is 3, 4, 5. We're in the yellow here. That's perfect. Yellow means we get to restock up this entire row which helps out tremendously. We can order a product to stock up it. We needed that. That was actually kind of crucial that that happened, but we are stuck here and I need to move this out of the way. But we can stock up this entire row. So at least we have one row of product right now. Possibly. So with that being said, I think we're going to close the register down here to restock up this row.
Dear customers, all manual checkout stations are currently unavailable.
Yeah, let's go stock this up.
Please use the self-checkout
So
kiosks.
that was a win. That was definitely a win. To hit a 5, that helps us out a lot. Unfortunately, every other row and aisle is about to go empty. We definitely needed that though. That will allow us to maintain some product right here on the front row. So we definitely need to make sure this row is stocked up going into the next day to spin the die or to roll the dice again. So we got really lucky. I thought we were going to hit like the red trash can, which would have removed some product from the aisle, and that would have been bad. But we could have stocked this aisle up too. So yellow allows us to stock up either that aisle or this one here. But I think this one here, I can't even get to it. I blocked myself off from it. But I think that aisle probably is not as bad as this one. So we kind of had to just take our pick. And I didn't even look at that one. I should have, but I didn't. And I guess I could have made a little more space to walk through, just so we don't get stuck. I don't think the customers are going to get stuck, but we definitely will. Where is this supposed to be at? The sweet apricot right in front of me. What am I doing? Yeah, we definitely want to keep everything stocked up. As much as possible, at least. We are getting an update, I think, this month. Croissant did say that the update, the big update, is coming in a few weeks. So I think, honestly, I think we'll get it before the end of the year. Which this is going to be the biggest update yet. This is going to surpass anything we've seen to date. So I'm excited for it. I think we'll get it before the end of the year. And this is going to be huge. I mean, I do know that there are more product coming to the game, but there's a lot of other things coming as well. So at least you know which the row of the products will be on. Yeah, that's for sure. I'll learn these rows really good by doing this. So. But I'm very excited. I can't wait. I think this is going to be an amazing update. It is going to change the way that Hypermarket, that you play it. It's going to change the atmosphere, the environment, for the good too, though. It's not going to be in a bad way. It's going to be a good change. And I can't wait. I'm excited for it. And then I do think we will be getting an announcement soon about Amaru's Christmas Shop Simulator 2. I think that's coming pretty soon as well. An announcement on it. Let's throw that away. Let's get back here. I actually think we're going to have him help because we need to stock up. We really do. So let's get him to stock up with us.
Okay.
That way we can keep this row stocked up, because at the end of the day, once we go to the next day, we won't be able to restock it. So we're kind of having to play live here with our customers. I think we can get majority of this stocked up. With 3 of us stocking, surely we can keep this stocked up for the day. But unfortunately, everything else is going to go bye-bye. Yeah, that product is going to be off the shelf. Going to lose customers, going to lose money. It's going to be chaos. Definitely don't want to run out. All right. Yeah, and stocking this way, we do at least know it's on this row, right? So we can't like get lost stocking. I mean, not that lost at least. So we at least know what we've ordered. It's on the same row here. So yeah, I'll just drop that. Let them restock that, or let them take that to the trash can. Let's get our honey stroms stocked up. The only thing is we didn't buy any of these artistic glaze vases. I think we probably need to buy some of those before the end of the day. I think we do. I think we absolutely need to buy some of those. I mean, technically we can order anything on that row until the end of the day, so that's part of the good thing. So we can definitely order some of those. Yeah, let's go ahead and order some of those now while we have the chance, because we're probably not going to get the chance. Man, we've got like 4 hours until the store closes, and then we have to go on to the next day and try to see what we roll. Hopefully we get a 6. Because these shelves are looking bad. Look at that. Out of product. We are out. Like everything else is almost completely gone. That is insane. I didn't expect us to run out of everything so fast. We're going to get like 2 customers tomorrow. That's it. They're all going to be on this row right here because we have nothing else on the other rows. Oh, we don't need any more water. We've got water. We've got that. What did we do? Did I stock up just one of... I like ordered a lot of water. A lot. And a lot of soda over here. There we go. Throw that away. So much for letting Jeremy get his training in today, because we probably can't do that. We're probably gonna have to run around just like this, trying to keep things stocked up. Why does that say white cup? I don't know if I put that there on accident or what. It's supposed to be the artistic glaze vase. Yeah, look at that. So we've got a lot of shelves that are already empty, and it's affecting our customer count. Like we've dropped drastically on customers already. That is insane. Don't need that. We don't need that. What else did I order? Not a lot, right? Not a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna run out of product quite quickly doing this. We might have to think about adding a second dice to the game, just because I was not aware how fast we are gonna lose product. Really fast. We might have to add a second dice. Otherwise we're basically gonna be stuck on one row with product, and every other product is gonna be emptied. Yeah, I mean, everything else is gone. There is nothing on our shelves right now. The second row is decent. This row still has some product on it. Not a lot, but it has some. order a couple more. These. That. I mean, that's not bad. This row is not bad at all. Alright, let's wait till this last customer is out the door, and we're gonna roll the dice again and hope we get a 6, because we really need to move way down there. Well, the furthest we can probably go is like the 3rd or 4th shelf here. Yeah, and it's almost empty. Like, the product is disappearing so fast. These shelves are completely bare. Alright, let's go to the next day here. 292 customers. Customer count was way down. We did make... Wow, we didn't profit anything. We actually lost money that day. We have some money, but we lost money that day. So, not a good start, right? We are open here. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. We got a 3. A stinking 3. Stinking 3. So that moves us to 1, 2, 3. We got 1 shelf here. That is crazy. -5 profit. That is bad. So I think we're going to go ahead and add another dice. Or we're going to do 2 rolls, because I don't think 1 is going to be enough. I think we're going to wind up losing profit. So we're going to do 1 more roll. I thought 1 would be good, but I don't think it is. Let's do 1 more roll, guys. We rolled a 6. Alright, so that's going to move us ahead. 1 here. 2. This is 3. 4. 5. And 6. So we are right here at the T box. I think that's what we're going to have to do, though. We're going to have to do 2 dice. I thought 1 would be alright, but that profit was just so bad. So bad. That'll work. That at least allows us to stock up some row, but the profit was so horrible. -5K on profit. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts. And we're gonna have to run back and forth, stocking up the shelves here. So this is definitely challenging. This is definitely challenging. The chances of us keeping our product stocked, very slim. No, we don't need that. We're gonna leave the product on the ground. So essentially the best way to do this is just overstocking your previous shelves. That's the only way, essentially. Because we're getting ran over here. Yeah, 1 dice is going to be really hard. -5K. I think we made more just by playing the hard mode with the lowest prices possible. I mean, -5K is extremely bad. Where is this at? Over here. All right, that's good. Let's throw this over there. And Spider Crunch, I actually need to take this off the shelf. I think we're about to remove all the Halloween product we have. Why am I way over here? As Halloween product, just, you know, it needs to be a thing of the past right now. That's good. Throw that away. Try to sneak out this door while it's open. No, we don't need mineral water. We need some weights. Need some weights here. Purple up here. That's full. Yeah, we need some boxes with like bigger amounts of product in it. Something that has quite a bit more product. We don't need that. That's good. Golden honey flakes. I think that was on the front row though, wasn't it? Is that over here? Yeah, we can't stock that. Because that's on the previous aisle. I think that one is too. T-box, we can do this one. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's on the next one. That's over here. Over here. Let's throw this away here. What did I order? More Spider Crunch, of course. Yeah, look at that. Everything on these back rows gone. Like, it's insane how quick you go through all your product. It's insane. We are going to order more cake. This is the current aisle that we're on. Some more tea boxes. Yeah, we don't have enough employees either. I think that's another big deal. Another big thing. We just don't have the people to keep up with all the inventory. And with that being said, let's hire. You know what? This is going to be an impulse hire, but I think we're going to do it.
Shelf Emperor.
Shelf
Oh,
Emperor.
I did not mean to change that.
Stock suiter.
Madam Manager.
How about just manager? We are going to hire an employee here. Let's see what we have. Caitlin, Kara, Rose, Christina, Sarah, Kimberly, Fiona, Faith. I was hoping that we were going to have like a Scott or somebody that else, you know, somebody out there we could hire, but we don't. Let's see here. These are temps too. We got some permanents, but we got a lot of temps. Let's start off with Kara. Lower payroll, but I think that's okay. We'll do some training right there. Let's get our cake stocked up. This should help us a little bit on stocking. Possibly. As we run around scrambling to keep our inventory stocked up. It's almost impossible. It is impossible. Because we are just that far behind in this store. And I think she's not even the normal 1 speed. She's probably worse than a Tempire right now. Let's stock some more cake. Hopefully we at least made a profit today and we didn't lose money. That's the biggest thing. We just want to make something. There you go. Open that door for me. There you go. More cake. We'll take it. Yeah, the customer count is way down. It wouldn't surprise me if we only got like 300 customers. And we should be sitting at around like 400 or 500 right now. So customer count is way down. Get that out of the way. More cake. I think I ordered way too much cake, but it's obviously selling, right? And this row here doesn't look too bad yet. but by the time we get back around there, it probably will. The good thing is though, when we complete this whole thing on the very last shelf, we can restock the entire store, so that is a good thing. But that's going to be like 3 or 4 days from now. So much cake, yeah, so much cake. That's what they used to call me in high school. That was my nickname, so much cake.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Chocolate cereal. We bought a couple of these. I don't think it's on the same row, is it? It's not. It's all the way over here. So bought that. They're gonna have to stock that one up. They can stock that and that. We have one more thing of cake we can stock up real quick. I mean, at least the cake's gonna be stocked up, right? Just gonna throw that down there. So we'll at least have that stocked up, at the very least. Before the day end, well, it's already over. I was gonna say I'm gonna order some more product, but it's already over. We kept these 2 items stocked. We didn't have very far to move though, so we did need to order, I mean, some green kettlebells. I think we have some of those out here. I think we do. Let's see. I think we have some green out here. Where is the green at? Did we not order any green kettlebells? 1 box? Okay. I thought I ordered a couple boxes, but maybe not. Alright, last box. I don't even see any yellow. We didn't get the purple put on the shelf. We didn't get the yellow put on the shelf. We didn't get the red put on the shelf. We are not going to make it. The last customer is gone. That is a disaster. What a disaster. We didn't get that finished. Alright, let's close the store and see how bad we did. 275 customers. Total profit for the day, $3,000. Well, we made a profit, right? So 2 dice might be the way to go. Yeah, because 1 is definitely going to get you bankrupt quick. So we'll do 2. Let's go ahead and hit our dice again. The first one is a single 1. The dice hates us, absolutely hates us. So that was a disaster. Let's move this item out of the way for now. Throw that down. We are here. Yeah, we did get back to these. That's a good thing. These things are pretty pricey. Let's roll the dice again one more time. There's no way. 1 again? There's no way. I just rolled that again. That's got to be a glitch, but it said 1 again. That's insane. We're gonna buy some sugar, and we are gonna buy some cake. So we didn't go anywhere. We got 2 dice, and we're still stuck with a 2. That is insane. We are now right here with so much product that is completely run out. Insane. And they're gonna stock way back here on this other side. What are y'all doing? Let's go over here, get some sugar on the shelf. Can't believe that. 2 rolls, both of them a 1. The chances are really low, and yet we still struck it. Yeah, 2 ones in a row is definitely wild and bad luck. I don't know. Definitely bad luck. 2 ones in a row. Alright, let's get our sugar here. Let's get Darren's a cane sugar. I don't know who this Darren guy is, but he's in a lot of games. I've seen a lot of Darren's cane sugar in a lot of simulator games. He is definitely famous for his sugars. Alright, let's get our cake chocolate dream here. Get this on the shelf. Can I reach this from here? I can. Look at that. I'm cheating. I am absolutely taking a shortcut here and stocking from outside the fences. I mean, you know, work smarter, not harder. So that's what we're trying to do right here. We're just gonna stock outside our little fence area here. Oh, some more Darren sugar. That's good. So the first two rows aren't looking bad. They're looking decent, which is what we wanted. We just wanted to be able to keep them a little bit of stock, a little bit of inventory. But unfortunately, everything else right now is completely out. This back here, gone. Yeah, all empty. Customer count is way down. Here, go ahead and open that door for me. There you go. Oh, we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get some more of Darren's sugar. Let's get the top here. Drop that box. That is empty. These can all be stocked up later. Let me grab some more Darren sugar. We need to order some more product on this row here. Yeah, that's completely empty. There's not a whole lot we can order. I mean, we only wrote a 2, so we got this, and then we got this. So not a whole lot. I think we're gonna go this direction though. This right here is gonna have to carry us. These vases are gonna have to be our money maker. We did move all our Halloween ornaments back here to our storage room. I think we're gonna build a wall around it and, you know, get the Halloween items out of the way completely. Alright, let's come over here. Yep, this was the last row here. Yeah, I mean, we're at least make some profit off of that item there, as everything else is just completely gone. 2 ones in a row. I still can't believe that. That is bad luck on the dice. Making a mess in here. Can't even keep stocked up, and here the boss is throwing boxes all over the ground. Alright, let's throw this in the trash can. Let's throw this in the trash can. Yeah, we definitely need to play some Phasmo here again soon. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy playing that. Do enjoy playing that. We haven't had very much scary games on the channel since October, but definitely like to mix it up, throw it in there. We had one on the channel last weekend called Grandma, Is That You? You know, it wasn't that great, honestly. You know, it was a pretty short, simple game, and it wasn't that great, but it was supposed to be a horror game. I think there might have been like one part that was a good jump scare. The rest of the game was just kind of eh. Not playing no more Huntsman. Yeah, Huntsman, oof, that game was rough. Let's buy this from here. Yeah, we can buy this from here. Buy that. Let's buy another one of these. I think that's what we're gonna have to rely on those. Those are gonna have to be our sellers, because we can't keep everything else stocked up. So I think if we at least can sell our vases, maybe we'll be able to make it through this game without going bankrupt, because we're a long ways away. We barely made it halfway. We got a lot of trash cans to go. Maybe at 2 more ones again. I don't know. That's insane. But we have a long ways to go. See if I can buy one more of these. There we go. So they should be able to stock that up. We're just gonna wait. It's 6 o'clock. We don't really have any money here. I think we're good on everything else. Maybe we buy some more cake. Yeah, let's buy that. We got empty boxes. We got a lot of trash. It's chaos as usual at the store that Goat is operating here. Isn't this how it always goes, right? That's how we always operate things around here. At least in this store. In the main store, I think it's a little more organized, but this one is definitely just everywhere. Definitely everywhere. This is more trash. Yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting to roll the dice again, and hopefully we get more than a 2-1. So we need to really wind up going all the way over to the trash cans. I think I'd be okay with that. If we get 2 6s, I'd be all the way down here and come around to the trash cans. I don't want to get any trash can ideas. Maybe unless it's a yellow. So. All right, let's throw this away. Let's do a little bit of cleaning up while we're here. Tad bit cleaning up. Now that we have 3 employees, but no money again, there's a good chance that we're gonna have to get rid of one of them. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Let's buy another one of these. That'll work. Trash for this. What did I do? I had a black trash can. Oh, there it is. I moved it up front. Forgot what I did with it. Let's move that out the way. That's not what I want.
Attention
All right.
shoppers. The hypermarket
Yeah,
will be
that's
closing
the
soon.
only bit of money we're gonna make
Please
is from
proceed to the
these.
checkout
I
areas.
just don't
Thank you
know.
for shopping with us.
We can't keep things stocked up. I mean, they are stocking multiple items on multiple shelves because we do have some product that is 2 or 3 spots throughout the store, which does help us tremendously. You know, but that helps out. But nobody's coming back here because there's nothing to buy. These back 2 rows completely empty. This one pretty empty. What a laughing stock of a store this is becoming overnight. You either buy your stuff up front or you just, you know, creep in the back and there's nothing left. Let me throw this over to them. Maybe they'll get the hint. They'll get the picture doing that, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they won't get the picture or the hint. Where are you at? Just throw that. Unfortunately, our customers can't buy it out of the box either and just take out what they want. We actually have to have it on a shelf for them to buy it. All right, let's go ahead and hit close. We'll wait on the last couple customers. I think our product is gone. Whatever we did buy, I think it's all out. Very little. We have some water, and then we have empty boxes, which I don't think nobody's going to pay for. I don't think we can pay for these empty boxes. Although, I do wish you could recycle your empty boxes. That'd be pretty cool. You know, maybe you get $1 per box. All right, day's over with. Let's see what we actually made. We lost money. We lost $19,000. Holy moly. That is insane. It's from those vases, though. I know that's what it's from. It's from all the vases we just bought. Let's open up the store here. Roll the dice 2 more times. Let's come over here. See what we can do. We don't have much money, so this is going to become... difficult, I think. All right, the next roll, we have a 5. I'll take that. I will take a 5 for sure. Let's move this out of the way. So we got right here, we do want, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are now right here at the shampoo. And I just trapped myself out. No, I didn't. All right. Let's see if we can't buy some more of everything. What else can we buy here? We have enough to buy that. We do. Buy another one of these. All right, let's spend the rest of our money that we have stocking up here. Yeah, minus 20K. We're not doing too great at this game. It's been a challenge. We're failing miserably. I think the best way to start this off is to completely start with your shelves stocked up. And then of course start with 2 dice. Don't do 1. 1 dice, bad. 2 dice, probably still bad, but at least 2 dice gives you a better chance. But I think adding the different items on the shelves will definitely help. You know, you have a shelf that has a number on it, and maybe you draw a card out of a different stack. So I think that definitely adds some more variety to it. Because right now we're struggling. We need some help. We need like a move 6 spaces ahead type dice. But it's a good thing we actually do have some items to stock here, because we were completely out. That shelf, that row looks so bad. So bad. Alright, let's come back over here. What a maze we've created. And not in a good way. Co-op games. There's a billion co-op games, especially simulator games, and also free games too. There's a lot of free games out there for co-op games. But there's a lot. The list of co-op games is extremely long, and you could be playing co-op games all day long, forever. Especially simulator games. And I've got to try to get another Friday night. Actually, this Friday night we are going to do a co-op night. Even though I will be live streaming, I will be probably allowing people to join us in Power Washer 2 for the live stream. So, and then after that's done, we probably will jump on some more co-op on PC. So this Friday we're probably going to do a pretty big co-op stream, hopefully. Maybe we'll get some people to join. And I'm even tempted to allow people to join in and help with the custom House Flipper job tomorrow. So if you do have House Flipper 2 and you're interested in joining, tomorrow and Thursday might be a perfect time to jump in and put your own touches on the GOAT Gaming Studio. You guys jump in, maybe get some new ideas, and you can create something really cool in the GOAT Gaming Studio job. Yeah, I wish that there was crossplay in Power Wash 2. I definitely do wish that. I definitely wish that they had that. Oh, can't go that way. I blocked myself off from that side of the store. Yeah, I was unaware though that House Flipper 2 is expensive. I did not know how pricey it was. I think when I bought it, it was like 19 or 29. And I look at it in the Steam store and it's like $35.99 or something like that, or $39.99. I'm like, I did not realize how expensive House Flipper 2 is. That's probably one of the most, probably next to Farming Simulator 25. It is one of the highest priced simulator games out there. But it's, I mean, it's well deserved though. It's definitely well deserved. I mean, there's tons of stuff to do on there, so it's not overpriced at all. But I just didn't realize how expensive it is. That's trash. More shampoo here. Yeah, $35.99. That's crazy. But it's really not. I always thought, House Flipper should be one of the higher price simulator games, and so You know, I do believe that it's probably priced where it should be. Probably should be higher than that, honestly, because out of all the simulator games out there, the replayability for that game is just a 10 out of 10. I mean, that game has so much replayability. You know, you could play House Flipper 2 forever. You don't even have to get a House Flipper 3 or anything. You could play that one forever. It's unlimited content. And I will say that that game is the perfect example of why adding mod support to the community should be a thing. Like, it absolutely should be a thing. And what I do mean by mod support, I don't mean like cheats, you know, money cheats and stuff like that. But they do allow you to create jobs that you can download in the community. So, you know, it's technically mod support, right? But that's the perfect example of why games should have that. And I do know it's a lot tougher to allow them to have that. Probably takes more work, but it's 100% worth it. You can charge more for the game, you know. So it definitely helps out. All right, what are we looking at here? We do have these. We need to order some more product. We need to go and order some more product on these shelves that we got here. I think we possibly can. We're good here. We need to order more cake. Let's order more shampoo. So 2 dice definitely fixed our problem, and it allowed us to have better inventory control. I think that's the last spot we were in was right here. So that works out good. Yep, I think that works out good. And I think I accidentally ordered product on the next space, and we haven't even rolled there yet. So, whoops, I think I made a mistake. Because I think we just hit this spot here, and this was it. Like, I think this was the last spot. And I should not be ordering product here. I think I did. I think I did, so you guys got to fire me. I think I made a mistake. And did move one too many spots ahead. But that's good though, right there. It's this space over here is occupied, and we've kept inventory pretty good. And I think we need to order some more shampoo. Well, we got money. That's the thing. We do have money after this row. And this helped out a lot. Stocking this up was that was a W. That was a W for sure. We do have 3 more rows to go through. We're about to run through the trash cans again. This could get dangerous. The blue trash can is sitting there waiting in case we do hit it. But the trash cans are always a problem. And that's definitely coming up. And then we have the last 3 rows. So, and these here, once again, out of product. Can't keep them stocked up. Decent amount, just not enough. Yeah, we're about halfway. Oh, what did I do? Did I move that out of the way?
Attention,
I did not mean to grab that. Where does this go? Where did I grab that from? Right here? I think it was. I think it was right here. Yeah, that's where it was. It was right here. Yeah. I tried to jump, and I think I accidentally hit the wrong... Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Hit the move button instead of jumping. Alright, let's go back here and see what we're looking like on boxes. Is that trash? It is not trash. Once again, I don't remember stacking these on top of each other. Maybe that's just what our employees are now doing. Learning how to stack boxes on top of each other. That's trash. Let's throw this away. I keep forgetting trash can up front. And I think hiring the 3rd employee definitely makes a difference too. That's really what we needed. We needed 3. 2 employees, it's really hard to keep up with. We still have a lot of empty shelves though. I mean, everybody, the customers are essentially just focusing on the first 3 because the back 3 are completely empty. There's not a single product there. So we've got to learn to order more product ahead of time because essentially it's once every 3 or 4 days we're able to order product with the dice. So we need to order like a lot. Like we need to order 10 boxes of everything on every row just to keep it stocked up, so that way we're continually spinning the dice or rolling the dice to keep going through without running out. But we just don't have that type of money. We do not. All right, let's go ahead and go, dude. We're about to close this store. I need you to exit the building so I can see how much money we lost. I don't think we lost any money today. I want to say we made a profit. Let's see. Close to 300 customers. Profit for the day, 11,000. So we did. We made a profit. We did pretty good. We managed everything a lot better today than we have in the past. And hiring that employee made a huge difference. Let's open up. Let's roll the dice here. 5 again? There's no way. 5 again. I heard the dice roll. That's the only way that I know that the dice rolled. But it's hard to believe we rolled another 5. That's good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a green. We have a green. So you guys get to pick one item. The green trash can is on this side, so you guys get to pick one item from this row here that we can restock up completely. So one item here. It's either going to be the soda, the 2-liter spring water, the barbecue chips, regular chips, pasta, egg box, green bells, red bells, the black base, the coffee, the sliced bread. One single item we can stock up all the way. So you guys get to pick. And essentially it's going to be the first one who types something in chat. Welcome back, Johnsger. Welcome back. Red bells? The red bells it is then. I think Brian beat you to it, John's girl. He's just he's really quick on the typing. I think he went to typing school. All right, so that is all we have for that. We did here on the green. We are now right here, which helps out a lot because this row here is completely empty. We have nothing. I mean, that's all we got. I think we're gonna do this quite a bit to stock that up. Yeah, I want to make sure we got enough weights. I think we absolutely have enough weights now, obviously. And then we did have the cake row and the sugar row, and then I think we're good. With that being said, since we're at a standstill here, we're gonna go work the register. We're gonna get back on the register here while we wait for the next day to roll the dice again. Or actually, that was once, right? We only did one dice. We did 5. So we actually have a second dice we get to roll. I don't know why I thought that was 2. That was only 1 dice. So the second dice is a 1. So it doesn't even matter. Does not matter. We got right here. So we are now right here on this spot. So that was 2 dice there. We definitely needed some more product on this aisle. Lots more to go, but that did help. The red bells and then the soda on that will help. Let's get back over to the register. Let's go do some work. We are open to run the register. So we're not doing too bad. These aisles here are decently stocked. At least the third one is. This one definitely needs some help. We are out of a couple items. This one, we're out of a couple items as well. We definitely need some help. We need like we need 6s every single time. We need 12, 12, 12, so we can get through here and restock everything. All right, we're waiting on a customer here. Mr. Slowpoke over here. There we go. $4.14 is your change. Next. $4.40 is your change. Next.
How's everything?
I'm gonna practice on being rude with my customer service. Just gonna practice. So that way I can get a job at a restaurant that's known for really bad customer service. You guys let me know, what grocery store that you've ever been to you think is known for having horrible customer service? What's the #1 store out there? Like, you know, every time you go there, you're gonna have to deal with rude customer service. Somebody's gonna be rude to you. It's probably gonna be the checkout person. It's probably gonna be one of the managers, the greeters. You guys let me know if there's a store like that out there for you. For me, it's the dollar store. I hate to say it, but every time I go to the Dollar General here in the United States, there's somebody rude every single time. To me, Food Line. Food Line. I've only been in a Food Line a couple times, but I can definitely see that though. Food Line, known for bad customer service. Yeah, for me it's the dollar store. Like, I absolutely just, every time, never fails. It's either the person behind the register or the manager. Somebody's gonna be rude to me.
I enjoy coming here.
Well, then you should go somewhere else, lady. Don't come back. I'm gonna practice. We're gonna take over Food Line as the #1 rude store around. We're gonna be known for our horrible customer service here.
Nice store you have here.
Whatever. That's not even bad. I need to come up with some bad lines that would absolutely run the customers away. All you're buying is a soda, man? You're cheap. You are absolutely cheap. You could have bought that outside in the vending machine. But this guy's buying an expensive base. I can't be rude to him. Why is it seems so quiet in here? Like, the customers, it doesn't seem like there's as much customer noise anymore as there used to be. I don't know if the customer volume was turned down or what, but it definitely seems like it's quieter than it used to be. Used to feel more alive. Maybe it's because we only have like 200, 300 customers. That might have something to do with it. You know, we're used to like 1,000 customers, so.
I enjoy coming here.
Well, that is your problem, not mine, lady. And I will say though, I wish the customers were rude. Like, I really want customers to be just as rude as the employees when you fire them. When you fire your stalkers, oh, they talk crazy. It's the funniest thing in the world. I wish the customers would do the same thing. Like, if you take too long, let the customers just completely go off on you, say something crazy, and I'd like that. How about tell them get the hell out of my store? Brian is just gonna go flat out rude to the max. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, Brian said just go full 10. Just say, get the hell out. Hey, get the hell out of my store. All right, get the hell out. I say get the hell out. I guess we got to give her change back first. All right, now get the hell out. There you go. They do it. That's right. If you shortchange them, they should say something really, really crazy. That would be insane, because I would shortchange every single customer that we have just to have them say something crazy to me. I mean, that's the main reason I fire my employees, is because I want them to say something crazy. I really do. Oh, thanks for coming. Get your stuff and get out. Oh.
It's been a busy one.
I have to give a warning to chat before I come out and voice that line right there. I have to give some kind of warning on the screen to say, hey, it's about to get vulgar. We're about to tell the customer something crazy here.
Nice store you have here.
Nice store. You don't know what nice is. Look at them clothes you're wearing. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. Give me your money. Stop Give me your money. If you want to buy these items, you got to pay for them. You can't just hold the money by your side. Man, these customers, boy, they are spoiled. These customers are spoiled. They are spoiled like some of the chicken we sell in the back of our store.
Thank you for shopping with us.
$3.69. Here's your change. $0.99. 99 cents here. It's probably how much that t-shirt you're wearing costs. $5.35 here. I'm gonna stop talking about the customers because, you know, they're eventually just gonna stop coming to the store if I do that.
This place is always nice.
This place is always nice. His voice sounds familiar, like somebody that's been in the movie. He sounds like Sean Connery. We're gonna give him all pennies. Well, a lot of pennies. Alright, and then we have the twins here in line. Identical twins at that.
Hi there.
Usually don't see that very often. They can't hear me, or can they? I tend to think that they can. I really think that that's another cool idea for a game to add. Customers that do hear you, they'd have to use AI. And I have mixed feelings when it comes to AI, but I think that's a good use of AI, is adding it to the logic of NPCs in games. And it'd be really cool, if the NPCs actually could hear you and respond depending on what you said to them, or even act a certain way depending on what you say to them.
Hello.
The Bopsy twins. $40.71. Be gone from my store. You be gone, and then you be gone. Be gone. Supermarket Simulator. I do not have Supermarket Simulator. I thought about purchasing that game. I played the demo. It's pretty fun. I do enjoy it, but I've got too many other supermarket games, and so it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them and play all of them too. So, all right, let's close this store down. Let's see what we lost, what we made. I think we made a profit today. It's coming to PlayStation in the near future. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I'm not sure. I still don't think I'll get it. I still don't think I'll get it. There's just so many supermarket games out there. I don't know. And I like so many of them. I just don't want to have another one that I have to keep up with. We lost $3 on the day. That was insanely bad. Insanely bad. I don't know how we did that, but we did. Let's open the store, roll the dice. Let's go back to where we're at in our spot here. We are on the next row right here. Let's roll the dice. Maybe we'll get 2 6s. Yep, we got a 2. I'll take that. Let's move this out of the way for now. Let's go. This is going to be spot number 1. And this is going to be spot number 2. Yeah, I heard it was good as singles player, but I think multiplayer might have changed the way the game works. So let's roll the dice again. A 2 again. This thing likes to repeat the same things twice. We need some better dice apparently. 2 again. All right. So this will be 1 here, and this will be 2. Perfect. All right, so we're now at the vase right here. This area is just about done. We will have 1 more row here, 1 shelf left, and then we'll come back around to this side here, which is pretty good. I mean, we're doing really good. We're almost completed 1 go of our store, which will allow us, by the time we get to the end, to restock the entire store again. And then see how good we did, or how bad we did. This area here is out, or I mean, we're out, completely out. We do have customers waiting in line already. I forgot to turn the checkout off. Yeah, I think multiplayer is good for games like this, but it can change the dynamic. You really have to think about how the dynamics work when you add in multiplayer. You know, like, is it going to be competitive? Is it going to be meant for, you know, to have two people helping each other out? You just really have to think about it, and you have to make sure the dynamics work really good. And then also with doing that, I think to make it work, you really have to make it optional. You know, like, don't change your single player mode just because you're adding in multiplayer. Some games do that. You know, they add in multiplayer and it changes the way single player works as well, or changes the dynamic. So, you know, you got to leave it as an option, because not everybody wants to play multiplayer. There are probably more people out there, or just as many people that want to play single player as there is multiplayer. So,
Nice store you have here.
Hello.
which, you know, makes me curious, like, if they add multiplayer for Hypermarket, you know, what is going to be the dynamic? How is it going to change the game? You know, like, obviously the second person, or how many ever joins in your game, will be able to help you stock, right? But is there a limit to what they can and can't do? Can they order your product? You know, can they throw stuff away? That's the biggest question I have if you add co-op to Hypermarket. You know, you don't want somebody joining in on your multiplayer game and then they accidentally throw stuff away, or they spend your money. You know, you don't want that to happen, because that'll ruin the co-op aspect of it. You like single player so no one can see how bad you are at gaming. Yeah, same here. Same here. But I embrace it. I embrace how bad I am, and you know, I roll with that. And I will say, for as little as I played of the game, Supermarket Together on PC, it is a free game. But for as little as I played of it, the multiplayer aspect of that game is perfect. They really did put limits on what you can and can't do, and what you allow people to do when they join your game. So I think that's what you have to do. Like, you have to be able to put those rules in place.
Store looks really good today.
That way, if you join my game, you know, maybe I want you to help me restock, but I don't want you buying product and I don't want you moving shelves. All right, so allow me to put that rule in place where all you can do is just stock. That's it. You know, or maybe there's somebody I know who I played with before, and I trust them to order product and spend the money and move stuff around. So maybe I give them that type of privilege. So, you know, but there's got to be some kind of rule set where you can limit what the person does in co-op and what they can't do. If there's not, then you just have chaos, complete chaos. And then people are probably just going to stick with single player. All right, 7:45 here, and as my buddy Brian likes to say, get the hell out of my store. Brian told me to say it. He told me to give you a message to get the hell out of my store.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
It is not lovely weather. Especially wearing that dress in this temperature, not smart. You're gonna catch cold. Yeah, I don't want someone else spending my money. If I don't have a lot like this store, definitely not. We don't have enough money for me. Definitely not enough money for you to join in and spend my money that I don't have. In my main store, yeah, you can jump in, spend whatever you want. I don't care. There's just no way you can spend it all. I thought about that. Like, how long will it take me to spend all that money? And I think that is the goal. Like, you think the goal is going to be to hit 300 and that's it. Like, once I hit 300, then what, right? Like, that's the end? That's not the end. When I get to 300, guys, we're going to try to spend every single dollar we have in that store. Right now we're sitting at over $4.5 billion. And I imagine by the time we hit 300, we'll be at like 10 billion or something, you know, some crazy amount. But we're going to try to spend all that money. I don't know how we're going to do it. I really don't. One way I've thought of is just ordering product and setting the price at free, like giving everything away. That's the one thing I thought about doing. We can give everything away and maybe we lose money that way, but that would take so long to do. Like literally, I'm probably gonna have to order boxes non-stop of the most expensive product. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't. I think I'm gonna reach out to Croissant and ask them to put in a $1 billion item. Like maybe they add a fancy car in the game that's a $1 billion car. You can park it out front, or I can put it wherever I want, and then I'll just buy like 10 of those, and then that'll be it. Like I'll literally be bankrupt. I'll just buy like a bunch of cars and put them out in the parking lot. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe so. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna reach out to Croissant and ask them about that. Yeah, 5K of every product at that point. Yeah, I don't even think that'll be enough. I still don't think that'll be enough. Like, that's a lot of money. $5 billion is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Especially as cheap as the product is in the store. I mean, there's no way. I thought about ordering enough product to freeze the game and break it, but I don't want to do that. Why is nobody coming to the register here? What did we do wrong? I mean, that's decent. Look at that. That's decent. We're not doing too bad, except this first row is out of product again. That is crazy. I made all that money just selling weights, you know. If you sell the hex weights at max price at 12% profit, you'll make like $850 every weight. Which with 1,000 customers will put you to about $4 million a day. So $4 million for one in-game day is a lot of money. It's a lot. It is a lot. And I think what we're gonna do, a live stream from that store when I get closer. When I get to like level 299, I think we're gonna do a live stream from that store, and then, you know, that way I can hit 300 on live stream. I think that's probably what we're gonna do, but that's a ways away from now. I think it'll be, I figured it up. It's gonna be at least another 300 hours, and it's probably gonna be sometime next March before that happens. It's gonna be a while, a long time. Not knowing me, that'll be like season 4 or season 5 of Hypermarket Billionaire.
Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I really think it will. We're gonna try to have Croissant on that day as well, live. So they'll probably be on stream with us to help us celebrate hitting 300. And hopefully we'll still be the world's first. I don't know. We'll see. I think the closest person behind me level-wise might have to be like level 193, 194, and that's like 30, around a little over 30 levels behind me. So that's at least like, you know, I'd say that's like 100 hours behind. Yeah, level 300 is the highest level right now. I used to think it was level 999, but then I asked Croissant and they confirmed that it's only level 300, so, which is a good thing. Level 999, the way the levels work, there's no way. It'd be a decade before that'd be possible. I mean, it's impossible.
Hi there.
The amount of XP you'd need is insane to reach 999, so it's a good thing that's not the max.
This place is always nice.
And money-wise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the max amount of money is. I'm sure that you probably can't reach it. I'm pretty sure that that's impossible. Yeah, I do think they will. I think I've asked Croissant before about the level cap, and I think that they did mention that when the first person hits 300, that they'll increase the level cap. So I do think that we're going to force them to do that next year, which will be really cool. You know, give somebody a chance to get even higher level. I don't know how much more, you know, leveling we can do after 300. After we hit 300 though, that is quite a bit. All right, we are good here. We did a pretty good job. Pretty good job of stalking here. We're right here. We have this shelf. So things are not too empty. There are a couple things here at the first that have run out. We didn't do a good job of stocking these up, buying a bunch of items ahead of time. But let's see if we made any money. I think we did. I think we're making a profit. That's the biggest thing. Wow, we lost money. We lost $636. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. Not what I expected to happen on that one at all. I expected to make money, not lose it. Let's roll these dice again, guys. We got a 5. We love hitting these 5s, 2s, 1s, and 6s. I'll take it. We got a 5 here. Where are we at? Oh, balloon, balloon, balloon. Let's get rid of that. This is going to be spot 1 here. Yeah, not bad compared to that 20K we lost. That was insane. This is number 2 here. This is going to be 3. We got 4. Wow, so this timed out perfect. This one worked really good. And then we got spot 5. So we managed to get this whole row right here. And then now all we have left is a rack. We got the yellow trash can, and then we got the back row here. So we did pretty good right there. We are now approaching the home stretch here, which we need to be so bad. Because this is out completely. This whole row has been empty since like day 1. And then this stuff over here is completely empty too. So we really need to finish up quick. Which if we make, you know, all we need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just need 8. We need 8 to finish out this whole row. $35, $39, and we're going to add more. I think we're going to definitely add in more ideas for the next one. We're going to have some empty shelves, more trash cans, more random things that could happen to us. We're going to throw in some wheel ideas on the next few shelves that we create.
Hello.
And I do like the idea of having the self-checkouts mixed in with the shelves. That way, if you land on the self-checkouts, you have to close the self-checkout that you land on. So I do like that idea. I think we are going to add that. That'll create a dimension of the game a little differently. But not a bad first playthrough. Like, it's literally taken us a couple days to get there. Or more than a couple. It's taken 2 hours to get through this whole row of everything. Eagerly awaiting early access from Megastore Sim. The dev has been working on it a lot lately. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Hello.
Self-checkouts as end caps. That's a good idea. That's actually a really, really good idea. Self-checkouts as end caps. I like that. I do like that. I think that'll be a really good idea to add. And I do think Megastore Simulator is going to be better than Mall Simulator. Same concept of having multiple floors. And then I do like their warehouse better though.
How's everything?
The warehouse that I've seen from Megastore Simulator seems to be the best one. I think Better Mart's got an amazing warehouse right now. I love Better Mart's warehouse, but I think Megastore is going to knock it out of the water. I mean, their warehouse looks way better. I think multiple floors is going to look way better than Mall Simulator, but yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting to see what they come out with. And people forget, you know, that Hypermarket Simulator is going to have a second floor, and I really think that's coming with the next update, guys. I really think it's coming with the next update. I think we're going to see that. Yeah, I haven't played Mall Simulator in, I don't know. It's been weeks. It's been weeks, and even then I think I played it for like 1 day, stocked up, and then turned it off. I just got bored with it really quick. I don't know. It sounded exciting. The ideas sound really good, but I don't know. There's something about the game that it's missing that I'm not interested. I don't know. It's not as engaging to me once you unlock everything. And I was able to unlock everything really quick. You set your prices, you know, really high, 19%. And then you can just sell the most expensive item in the store and then unlock everything really quick. I think once I did that, there was no point in it to me. And I thought, like, I got up to number 27 on the leaderboard for Mall Simulator, and I thought that after taking all that time off that I'd drop a lot. And last week I'm still sitting at like 157, so I didn't drop much. So it tells me that a lot of people are just not playing that anymore. Yeah, Mall Simulator is not available on PS5, and I'm not sure if it's actually coming to PS5 or not. I know that there is a Mall Simulator knockoff game, and I don't even want to call it a knockoff because I'm not sure if it's meant to be a knockoff, but there is a Mall Simulator game coming to PS5. It looks pretty similar to Mall Simulator, but we'll see. Yeah, with how you play your mouse, it's kind of hard to play. Have you thought about using controller? Because you can buy it, you know, you can use the Xbox controller, PS5 controller, you can buy a Steam controller. Bettermark does have controller support now. And I mean, it runs fast. I can play with controller now and zoom around like nobody's business. But controller support for that game now is just, it's amazing.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
I mean, everything works great. But I'm very excited. I can't wait to see this update. And once again, I hope I'm not wrong, but I do think the second floor is coming to Hypermarket at the end of the month with the next update. You have controllers, but you have to invert that as well. I think you can. You can actually go into your Steam settings, and you can customize what each button does. So all you'd have to do is just go in and customize your buttons on your analog, on your controller, just to revert them. To reverse them. So you could actually set it up how you want by doing that.
Hi there.
Hi there.
And I will say once again, you guys, if you're looking into get into content creation, or you already do, or even if you're not, if you're looking for a sponsor for your YouTube channel, go check out W Energy. They are essentially a newer company, and they're doing open enrollment. So if you want to sign up with them, it is free. All you have to do is put an application. If your channel is verified through YouTube, there's a 99% chance they're going to accept you. You can get your own coupon code and discounts and like that. So they are trying to promote their brand. So mainly use your controller to play PC on Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Car Mechanic Simulator. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for the second floor. I'll tell you what, I think more than anything, everybody's ready for more storage space. I know that people are pretty upset that you can't put your storage racks outside now. And with all the product in the game, it is really hard if you're using floor displays. Now, if you're using other shelves, you can probably have space to create storage for everything. But if you're using floor displays, you're going to run out of room. There's no way you're going to have enough space to put storage for every item. And I think people are very upset that you can't put your items outside anymore. So if you have them outside before the last patch, you have to leave them there. You can keep them there, but if you ever move them, that's it. You can't put them back outside. And I think people are upset with that because it takes up a lot of space. I mean, like outside your store, even though it's not much room, that accounted for a lot of space. So I think more than anything with the second floor is that extra storage space. I think the second floor, I don't know if it's going to be like the first, but I imagine you're going to have another storage space up on the top of your store.
I always
So,
come here.
you know, hopefully that helps out a lot, because right now storage is the biggest issue that I have. Like, there's just not enough room. There's nothing like that little small storage in the back. If you're stocking every single item, there's just no way. It's hard to keep everything in the back. I mean, if you use wide storage racks, once again, if you use smaller ones, you probably can make it work, but using the wide storage racks, it's just not possible.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon.
Busy?
And I am that guy. I like to
Thank
stock
you
up
for shopping
everything
with us.
massively to the extreme. So, you know, if you guys have seen season 1 of Hypermarket of this series, you guys know that I like to use
Staff
floor
is friendly here.
displays. I use wide storage racks. I mean, we go all out on the 24-hour stream. It was stocking everything to the maximum capacity, and I'd like to do that again here soon. I'd like to try that idea again here soon, especially since the game runs really smooth, which we might do. Once these second floors are released, we might try that idea again. Yeah, there's just no way. You can configure it 100 billion more times and you're not going to have space for everything. It's impossible right now. That is the biggest flaw going on, is the amount of space.
Friendly here.
And I'm not even going to say it's a
The
flaw,
music in
because it's not a
here.
flaw, but it's definitely a challenge. It's the biggest challenge right now facing anyone playing this game if you're completely maxed out with your level. Alright, let's get these last customers out of here. Let's roll these dice and hopefully we get some good numbers.
Been a busy one.
It has definitely been a busy one, lady. Only because you came in here and bought up all the
Nice store you
product.
have here.
This place is always nice.
But if I had to make a prediction about the next update, guys, I do think it is going to be the next floor coming. More licensing product. I do think that you might see security in the next update too, if I had to throw that out there. And then one thing, I think 175%, I'm going to say 700%, we'll go 1,000%. I think 1,000% you're going to be able to sell furniture. And I know that's long past overdue. Everybody's been wanting to sell furniture for the longest time now. You know, once you get high level, it doesn't even matter at this point. You got enough money, you don't need the money from selling your furniture back. I just want to trash it. You know, I want to be able to press a button and just disappear. I don't want to have to always throw it in the trash can, but I know that that's one thing that is absolutely coming to the next update. And if it's not, you guys can just clip this right here and remind me that I said it, and then it didn't happen. And I will gladly not ever speak again on that one. Let's go to the next day. Let's see how much money we actually lost. We made a little bit of money. I am very shocked. You have a pile in the back of your store. I couldn't do it. I thought about doing that a while back, then after like 2 or 3 updates and it didn't happen, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna throw it away. We have enough money. I don't need to hold on to furniture anymore. Just gonna throw it away. All right, let's roll these dice. Let's go across this board here. Let's see where we're at. Decent amount. We ran out. Okay, so not bad. These sold out again? How? That is insane that that happened. Let's make sure we pick up the balloon and not anything else. There we go. All right, so we're right here. Let's do our dice. We got a 2. So we got a 1 here, and we got a yellow. Oh my goodness. Yellow allows us to go back and redo the whole aisle. Or this aisle. It is a yellow. So we're actually going to do this whole aisle here because it's a yellow. So that means we can restock whatever we want on the aisles, either this aisle or that aisle. So good spacing here. We are going to go ahead and stock some of this up. We just spent all our money, but we absolutely can't. I don't know what I was thinking. I was about to waste all that money right there. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough here. So we are at the yellow, which is pretty good. That means essentially the next dice we'll be able to restock some of that anyway. So not bad. That actually helped out. That turned out pretty good. So the yellow trash can, we might actually have to throw that idea out because it helps out. I mean, we do need it, But you know, maybe we could throw it away. Make the challenge a little harder than it already is, but I don't know. It's already pretty challenging. I mean, we already have an aisle that's empty. 42.39. Yeah, sometimes you're just too lazy to throw it all away. I'm the same way. Like, that's the biggest thing. If you guys go back and watch some of the original Hypermarket Billionaire episodes we had, I definitely would order stuff and it would be all out front. I'd have 100 boxes of things that I don't even need, I wind up not using, and then I spend like 10-15 minutes just cleaning up, throwing stuff away. And it's rough. It was really rough to watch when I go back. Like, I don't go back and watch any of my episodes at all. I don't know why there'd be a reason to, you know. And I'm superstitious too. I think it's bad luck for me to do that. But when I pull up my page, sometimes a random episode will play, and then, you know, sometimes a random episode pulled up and it'll be one where I'm like ordering product and I order so much and then I waste it and then have to go throw it away. How do you go back and watch it? I'll send you a link, Brian. There's actually a playlist on the channel with every single Hypermarket Billionaire episode that we've ever done, and it's a lot. It's a lot of footage. I'd like to say that if we've done at least like 18 episodes for 2 seasons, and we're at least 2 hours apiece, we're at like 75 hours of content for Hypermarket Billionaire. That's a lot. That is a lot of hours that we put into this series, so quite a bit. That's a lot. That is a lot of time. I don't know. I do know there's quite a bit of people out there who stream Hypermarket Billionaire, or Hypermarket Simulator, I'm sorry. There's quite a few out there. And I think that we've got to be like in the top 3 of most hours ever in the series. So I don't know if I'd put myself as number 1, because I do think there are other people that stream Hypermarket Simulator more than I do.
It's been a busy one.
But it's close. It's very close. We're definitely top 3. I mean, we put a lot of hours into this game, and unfortunately, I didn't start streaming this game until after it was out on PC. I mean, if I would have started streaming it more when it was just console only, we'd probably have a lot more time than I currently have into this. So. But I will say we've always had unique ideas. We've always done unique things. I can say that 100% we've done things that no one else does with Hypermarket Simulator, so I can definitely say that one. Yeah, plenty of unique ideas. And this is another one. I don't think you're going to see anybody else turn their store into a board game to play it that way. That's probably something very unique as well. So.
Hi there.
And I think we made it work pretty good today to see how it works out. I think it's worked pretty good. There's always more ideas to make it better, but I think it was pretty fun. I enjoyed doing it like this. It definitely gave us a challenge to look forward to.
Busy day today?
Yeah, it makes it fun and interesting. I agree. I 100% agree. You know, I have friends that play other games. They play Call of Duty, all the games that everybody else plays nonstop. And they ask me, how do you play a grocery store video game? And how is it fun? After a while, doesn't it get old just restocking the same thing over and over, doing the same things? And it could. It absolutely could. So it is always a challenge to come up with new content for this style of game. Hey, welcome in, Locked Lady Gamer. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. But that is something I challenge myself every single episode, every time we're on live stream. You know, come up with something new. Don't do the same thing always over and over and over. You guys will get tired of me watching me work the checkout over and over and over. Like, that would get old.
For today.
If all I ever did was just get on the register and talk like I'm doing now, it would get old. You guys would get tired of watching it. So it's not fair to you guys for sure. And I want to give you guys something to watch. And something that's also fun to play. Because if it's not fun to play, then I won't want to play it. I won't do it, and then you guys won't watch. So it's kind of a double negative. But we come up with really great ideas though. I don't know how many more ideas I've got left in the tank. That's the thing. Like, I need Croissant Games to come on with some updates before we run out of ideas. Because we're getting there. We are definitely getting out of ideas. I've done everything I can possibly think of for Hypermarket Simulator. I mean, we have beat a dead horse. So they, you know, you guys don't tell PETA I said that, but we have beat a dead horse. Not literally, but figuratively.
I like the music in here.
Howie is back at home recovering. I think he got to go home from the hospital this past Saturday, but he's been recovering at home, and you know, hope he's doing good. I talked to his wife last Saturday or Sunday, I think, or a couple days ago actually. Yeah, it was a couple days ago. But definitely told him that everyone's wishing him well, and I think once he's back to feeling better, he'll be back in chat. Definitely missing Howie. Definitely missing Howie. Howie's.
Hi there.
I have to give Howie all the credit in the world. Howie got me going streaming. I don't think without Howie jumping on to watch me play some Hypermarket and streaming some, I don't think I'd ever turn this channel into a channel that we have. I mean, I wasn't, you know, I didn't have a desire to be a content creator, a streamer. That's just, you know, something I just didn't really feel like I wanted to do. But Howie, you know, jumped in and caught me live streaming Hypermarket one day, and I was just kind of doing a money strategy on Hypermarket and just messing around. But then after that, shortly after that, Yoda popped in on a episode, and then you guys popped in, and so ever since then it's just been non-stop, and I'm very glad that it all happened like that, and that things are going in the direction they are. But that's the best thing. I will say that I keep up with quite a bit of content creators, quite a bit of streamers. I love watching, you know, other people's videos, and that's the main thing. As a content creator, you can't lose sight of that, because you know, you can't lose sight of what's enjoyable. You can't get too involved in just yourself. It's not about you. And you know, if you don't like watching other people's videos and stuff that they come out with, you're definitely not going to be able to come up with new ideas for one. You're definitely not going to get better, and you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to get tired of doing the same stuff over and over and over. And I see that too much. I see too many content creators out there that are just focused on how many viewers they have. They're focused on how many subs they have, and you know, that's their number one goal, and that can't be it. Like, if that's your number one goal, you're going to get tired. You're going to give up. You're going to quit. You're not going to want to do it, because that, you know, you have to want to do it because you like playing, for one. Why can't you hear yourself talk when you do a live? I'm not sure. It sounds like you might have, I think you're on PS5, right, Brian? It sounds like you might have a microphone setting turned off somewhere.
I always come here.
All right, 47.36. We're about to wrap up this day. We didn't make much money at all. Our money's gone way downhill, and it's basically because our product, the vases, we don't have any in stock right now. We haven't been able to stock up those vases in a minute, and that's absolutely killing our profit. Yeah, you're on PS5. I'll have to help you out to see. It sounds like one of your microphone settings is just turned off. That's what it sounds like. And leave it to the guy who always has audio issues to try to help somebody else with their audio. How ironic is that? That's definitely how you fix things, right? Like, if I'm sitting on the side of the road and my car is broke down, smoking, and somebody else passing me by and they're having car issues, and I'm like, yeah, let me help you fix your car. That's how it works, right? And the other person's just like, yeah, sure. They probably know what they're talking about. That's all right. We'll figure it out together, Brian. If we don't, then we'll both just struggle and both have audio issues forever. I can at least promise you that if I can't help you, then I will at least struggle with you. That's a true friend right there. All right, last customer of the day. Let's see how much money we made, how much money we lost, and roll them dice again. Let's see what the shelves are looking like. Not bad. Look at that. We did order product on this because we landed on the yellow trash can, so that really helped out. We might remove the trash cans on the next game, just to make it more challenging, at least the yellow ones. Maybe we take away the yellow and just leave the blue, leave the green and the red. The yellow just allows us to stock up every single shelf on that aisle, and it's definitely give us a head start for this aisle here. And then of course there's this number 3. If we land on it, we have to go back 3 spaces and throw away all the product on the previous space. So hopefully we don't hit that. 305 customers. I think that's the most we've had in quite a while. And we lost $7,000. So once again, no profit. We're making profit and then we're spending money, making profit, spending money. It's not working out too well. It's not working out like we'd want it to. All right, let's open the store. Let's go ahead and roll these dice. Let's get down here. Let's go here. And if you're just joining in, we have turned our store into a board game, the first ever board game of Hypermarket Simulator. We're just going to call this board game Hypermarket Billionaire the board game. Sounds good, right? We are currently here on the yellow trash can. Let's roll the dice and see where we're moving to next. Yeah, we need the bases back in play 100%. We got a 5. Imagine that. Who would have guessed that we'd have got a 5? We're good here, it looks like. That's spot 1. This is going to be spot 2. Spot 3. 4. And 5. So we're right here, guys. We are 1 spot away from being able to do a full reset and stock everything back up. That really hurts because we don't have any gray tees. I mean, it might be the one item we currently don't have. I don't know. Let's see if we can spend some more money. I think the name of the game needs to be stocking everything up really good, though. If we had like a 20 box of everything, I think we'll be all right. All right, let's get back to the register over here. We got 1 spot to go, so we can restock this whole entire store. And I think since we hired our 3rd employee, now I can just work on working the register. There's no reason for me to help stock right now. At least I don't think there is. I think we're good just working the register and allowing the 3 employees to do their thing. And then we'll get some training in. Hopefully. Eventually we'll get some training in. And then hopefully we don't have to fire somebody because we can't pay them.
It's been a busy one.
$43.85 here. And guys, if you're a member of the GOAT Gaming Discord community, which I think everybody in here is, pretty much everybody that joins into the streams, they go join the Discord.
Hi there.
You don't have to be active in the Discord, by the way. I mean, you can just be in there. You can say hi if you want to. It's cool every now and then, you know, you might see something that interests you, but you don't have to be active, and don't feel bad if you're not. But we are having a contest for this month that basically you clip your favorite moment from the GOAT Gaming channel, just clip it, upload it in the GOAT Gaming Discord, and the winner at the end of the month will get a gift card. So a lot of content, guys. There's always lives you can clip from. There's always pre-recorded videos, but there's lots of content you can always clip from. So and if you're not sure how to clip videos from YouTube, I do have instructions posted in that Discord as well to help you out. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy.
store you have here.
And I know Brian always asks me to fly every episode. So maybe we order a box. Maybe we try to fly at the end of this episode. And then Brian, you can always clip that. I know that's your favorite thing. Brian loves to see me fly. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the maybe he wishes that I'd fall and that my character would go splat. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's wishful thinking. And unfortunately, your character doesn't go splat in this game. But we definitely could freeze the game up. That could happen. We have done that for sure. We definitely froze the game up.
Nice store you have here.
Brian said yes, that's exactly what it is. He wants to see us fly so we can go splat. I think we can do that. We'll order a small box. We'll do some flying just for Brian to celebrate finishing our entire store. I think you could still do that. I don't know if that's been patched out yet. I don't think it has. That's alright. I used to feel the same way, Brian. When I was a little kid, I used to throw frogs in the air because secretly I wanted them to go splat. I was a kid though. Don't hold it against me. But I used to like to throw frogs in the air and watch them land, so to speak. I know it sounds really, really bad. I know it does. Fortunately, that didn't last but one time, and my parents told me don't ever do that again. And I didn't know. I didn't know frogs couldn't fly, right? So frogs can jump really, really high. And in my head, I was thinking, the frogs can live, right? They can jump high, so why can they not get thrown even higher? Maybe I was trying to help them out. I think I was. I want to think that in my head.
Everything.
I still don't feel like we're making a profit. Like we're just trading off $1 for $1 is what it feels like. It does not feel like we're making a profit. It really doesn't. I don't feel like we've advanced anything at all in this episode. I really don't. The only thing I think we've got in this episode was a level. That's it. I think we've got one level, but I don't think we've got any extra money. I don't think it worked out like I thought it was going to. Cats always land on their feet. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm not the only one. Kids like to do that. Kids love to throw animals in the air. I don't know why. I don't know what part of the DNA strand they have, but they do. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a fact. It is a fact. Kids just love throwing animals in the air. .303 here. 703. Let's go 1098 here. Oh, no change. About time. Alright, I think we might have made some money today, but once again, we're just going to go spend it on the next aisle. We did change the prices, so that's the weird part. We did set the price at 33% above unit price, which is kind of weird, you know, honestly, because 33% above unit price winds up being like 10% above market price on some items, and then other items it's not even close, so it's kind of weird. But either way, it's a profit, and I don't feel like we're making that. I don't feel like we've made a profit.
How's your day going?
Yeah, when you're a kid, you need to see it to believe it. That is very true. That's very true. That is very true. But I will say, with that same thought process, that somebody told me my grandpa had a glass eye. And I think it was either my grandma or somebody told me that my grandpa had a glass eye. I did not believe it, and so one day as a little kid I asked him to show me his glass eye, and he literally took it out of his head
I like the music.
and held it in his hand, and I was terrified, and it scarred me. And so after that I stopped that. I wasn't curious anymore about seeing to believe things. I believe it. If you tell me something, I'll just believe it. How about that? I'll just believe it. I don't need to see proof anymore. Proof was in the glass eye. They always say proof is in the pudding. I don't even know where that came from. Where did that come from? Where did proof in the pudding come from?
Thank you for shopping with us.
Now that we're saying proof here, where did proof in the pudding come from?
How's everything?
Are we gonna reach the next level? Are we gonna hit 61 today? I think we are. I think we're actually gonna hit the next level. Grandpa lost an arm and some days he had to walk through the door
Store level upgraded.
sideways because he had phantom
Thank you for
feelings.
shopping
Felt
with
like
us.
he was sticking out sideways. Yeah, and that's really crazy too. Phantom pain is really crazy. That you can still feel something that's not there.
I enjoy coming here.
All right, level 61. Let's go. That is a major achievement. I did not think we'd ever get there. I didn't think we'd reach level 61 in this store. I mean, this store has struggled, but for us to be level 61 and still be progressing some, we did expand. We spent the majority of our money to expand the store out. We really don't need it. We do have 3 employees now. We really need to focus on license. Need to be trying to upgrade and stock more items. $375. I mean, 21,000. That's pretty decent for today. I'm pretty sure we made some money though. It doesn't feel like it. It just does not feel like we made a whole lot this episode.
Hope it's not too busy today.
We went through some days though. We absolutely did go through some days. I think we went through 6 days? Maybe 7?
It's been a busy one.
And they are still stocking up. So that's a good thing. I must have ordered a decent amount of product to get them to continue stocking up. That way they're just not standing around. And I don't think those shelves are completely empty.
Hello.
And it must have been the belt. Something over there was expensive. Something allowed us to make a little bit of profit today. So I want to say it was the weights, I bet. Last 2 customers here. Yeah, it's definitely the weights. Look at that. Total was $268. She bought 2 weights. So the weights definitely helped out a lot. That put us at 22,000 for the day. Let's roll through. Yeah, she's done. So we'll go ahead and turn off the lights here. See what we lost or made. I think we made some money for sure. I think we did. Yeah, $12,000. I'll take it. Had some profit going on. Had some profit going on. Let's go ahead and flip the switch, turn on the store here. Let's get ready to roll the dice as we go throughout our maze here. And we are on the last shelf. Is all we need, just a 1. I mean, we can easily get that, right? Easily get a 1. We got a 2. I'll take it. So the 2 does roll us through. We are now allowed to restock the whole entire store, every single shelf we have. This is like a reset, which is a good thing. We needed that big time because this over here is empty. We're gonna have to order quite a bit just to get us back to base level. I think we're gonna order just 2 of these. We don't want to spend all our money trying to restock up this though. We're not gonna have any money left by the time I get back over here. And I'm surprised the cake never sold out. We didn't sell out of cake. That's really surprising. I mean, we did order like 10 boxes of cake, which makes sense. That's probably why we didn't sell out, because we ordered quite a bit to make it through the days. We're not going to order any there. I don't think we're going to have enough money to do that. Order one. We're down to a couple grand here. And then it's going to seem like we had no money at all. Yeah. Let's buy that. Maybe a thing of coffee. Oh, trying to go around the wrong way here. We're good. I don't think we have any of these. Let's buy that. And I think we already got some of these. I think we're good. We didn't buy these though. Alright, that's it. We are out of money again. Out of money. Completely out of money. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up right here. On the last day, we made it all the way through the store. We did a full trip around. You guys, if you have any ideas to add to this game that we've created, this idea, feel free to drop them anytime you'd like. There's a lot more I think we're going to add. I think the self-checkout is one we're going to add for the next episode. And I think the self-checkout idea will be great. I think we are going to remove the yellow trash cans, and I think we're going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget. We're going to get those out of the way. They do help out a lot. We landed on the yellow trash can twice, and it allowed us to restock the whole entire aisle, which I think is maybe a little bit too giving for me. I do prefer to be to have more of a challenge. So we're definitely going to remove those out of the way. But I appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. We are live every single day this week, every day. And I don't know if you guys saw that. The message that we put out for that. You probably didn't. YouTube didn't push that one out. Only a few people have seen that. But we are live every single day this week to celebrate you guys getting the channel to 200 subscribers. So that is a huge deal to me. I didn't see us ever reaching past 100. 100 was a huge deal. 200 is even more amazing. I don't see us reaching anything beyond that. But we'll have to see. Only time will tell. We're going to keep on doing great things on the channel, keep on doing giveaways, keep on having amazing ideas, and just a lot of fun in general, and building a positive, loving community like we have. But we are live every day this week, live tomorrow again at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live on the channel with House Flipper 2. I'm so excited for that one. We're going to be working on the custom $1 billion GOAT Gaming Studio mansion that I've started on. If you guys have been keeping up with that, it is massive. We are not even close to being done, and we do have twice, probably another 10, 15, 20 hours left on that to complete that. I did figure out how to create the basement, so we have like 4 or 5 more floors to work on. It is huge. So hopefully you guys can tune into that tomorrow. Wednesday we're live back again here with Hypermarket Simulator at our normal time, 5 p.m. House Flipper again on Thursday, and then Friday we'll finish out our 5 days of live streaming with Power Wash Simulator 2. So hope you guys can catch some of those, but definitely want to see you back here. And I appreciate you guys so much for joining in tonight. I love you all to the moon and back, and have a great rest of your night, and maybe we'll see you